Welcome to this short video on how to call back bingos when you are volunteering for your organization. The first thing to know is that each bingo session has a caller. That's the person sitting on the stage who calls out the number on the bingo balls. This is Nicole. She's the caller for this session. The next thing to know is that our customers can play bingo on both paper, which is what we're all familiar with, but they can also play bingo on an electronic machine called a Gecko. In this video, we're going to learn how to call back both bingos on paper as well as bingos on the Geckos. Let's start with paper bingos. This is a paper bingo card. This one is called a one strip because it is a strip of 3 separate cards, which are called faces. Here is a winning bingo card. If you're not sure which card has the bingo, just ask the customer. They'll be more than happy to show you. When a customer has a bingo, identify the winning face and note the card color. In the lower right-hand corner of each face, there's a number. This is the number that you will call out. Remember, you will be called by name when it's your turn. If you need glasses to read, be sure to bring them to the gaming center for your scheduled assignment. As you can see, they'll come in handy when it comes time to read the card number, especially if it's partially covered with dabber ink. When you do hear your name, the first thing you will do is call back loudly and clearly the color of the card. Then call back all the digits of the card number located in the bottom right-hand corner. Remember, you must call back the digits one at a time. Say 0, not O. So in this case, you would call back yellow, as that is the color of this card, and then 7, 9, 2, 3. Please remember, it is very important that you stay with the customer after you have called back the number until the staff come over to pay the winner. You must stay with the winning customer, as this is the only way the staff will be able to locate the winner. Delta Peterborough is a very large building with 2 rooms where people can play bingo, and the caller on stage can find it very difficult to hear you. To make this easier, there are microphones located in the ceiling throughout the building. When it's your turn to call back a winning bingo, don't look up at the stage. Instead, turn, look up at the ceiling, and face the microphone closest to you. Now let's talk about calling back the electronic bingos. The Geckos have touch screens, which make them very easy to play. Customers have the option to play bingo on paper or on the Gecko, or they can play both at the same time. The same bingo game is played on paper and the Geckos. Basically, the Geckos do all the work for the customers. They dab the cards as the numbers are called, and then the Gecko will automatically resort the cards on the monitor. So the one closest to getting a bingo is always in the top left corner. The Geckos even let the customers know when they have a bingo. However, it is still the customer's responsibility to yell bingo. When a customer gets a bingo on the Gecko, the process is very similar to paper bingos. The top left card on the Gecko is always the winning card. You see the red ball with the letter B? That's the winning face. When it's your turn to verify a bingo, face the closest microphone and call back loudly and clearly only the last 4 digits of the long number on the bottom right-hand corner of the winning face. Call back the numbers 1 digit at a time. Again, remember to say 0, not O. So in this example, you would call back 0001. Winnings are electronically posted to the customer's account and shown on their Gecko screen, so it is not necessary for you to stay with them. Customers collect their winnings at the end of the session by taking their receipt to the sales counter. Here are a couple of reminders. Every bingo game must be closed after all the bingos have been verified. To do this, you will hear the caller say, "Are there any other bingos? Going once? Going twice? Bingo is closed." If you're standing beside a customer who does have a bingo and the caller has not yet called your name, do not let the bingo close. Yell bingo again and make sure the caller hears you. If bingo closes and you have not yet called back the winning card, that player will not receive any winnings. So make sure you remain visible with your hand raised and listen to what the caller is saying. And again, please remember to stay with any customers who win bingo on paper. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful.